Mic check. I've made this mistake before. I think we're good. What's going on, everybody? Oh man. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Finally, we get one stream this week where everything just goes off without a hitch, right? Just one. I don't need a lot. I don't need it often, but just give me one. What's up, folks? So I'm constantly looking over in this corner because we're gonna start this stream off really well. By the way, what's up, you guys? I I know, finally I got it right, One Dark. Which, speaking of One Dark, how's that machine going? Did it boot up? Is it running? Is she purring like a giant mechanical jaguar? I don't know how that works. What's up, Big Potato? And of course, guys, Jedi, we have a special gift today. For those who don't know, Jedi, Mr. Jedi Master Soda himself was the first person to donate towards myself and MovieOtter, and so in doing that, he has earned himself a place on the wall. We have the very dollar. Or, you know, metaphorically, we have the very dollar that Jedi had donated to us. We sent it, we got it signed, and it is in a plaque. And let me take my headphones off before I drag everything. I can't hear you. I couldn't hear you anyways, but it's gonna go right here on the wall. Oh, boom. Smack dab right there behind us for all eternity. So if we can we please get some hypes in chat for Jedi? Thank you again for doing that. I am super excited. We're making history here. Yes we are. So that how much money did you spend to buy a dollar? More than I would like to admit, but it's not the value of the dollar. All right, the dollar is worth more than just one USD. All right, it's worth $1 billion because it came from you guys. All right, your video stream of you is back. Yes, I am here. C Films, how are you? You can't hear. No, Code. No, don't say that. Don't say you can't hear me. We're doing so good. But yeah. So far, I think this has been a good week. Also, you guys, I've done a lot of work. So if you head over to where is it? Boom. Right. If you head over to MovieOtter, we actually have. I've been pushing some work lately off stream. So today was pretty much a freebie day for me. We didn't have work. I forget the reason why, but we got off work today. And Civ 6 2, yeah, you gotta. I definitely was able to snag GTA and Civ 6, so maybe that could be something we do in a cooldown. I guess neither of those games are short at all. That would be a very long cooldown. But I mean, hey, we have this long weekend. Maybe that's something we could plan and do. But I added some things to the site. So first of all, for legal reasons, right? I had to first find how to make both a privacy policy and a terms of service. I've never done that before in my life. I still don't even know if I did it right. Please don't sue me, because I have no idea if these two things are gonna hold up in court in my benefit at all. But beyond that, I think since last stream, I made some changes to our scroll bars. Right, they're no longer those hideous, horrendous, large, just ugly 1998 style scroll bars, right? We got something that looks a little bit better, you know, it looks a little actually closer. I tried I found a way to make it closer to the way that the scroll bars look on macOS. I like that look. Let's see. We got our custom list. You can actually click through to a custom list from the title, right? That's pretty handy. I still need to update favorite movies and watch later lists, but any custom list that you see should all be populating right there. And also, oh, what's funny Why? Tell us how you really feel about the old school scroll bars. Dude, they're so bad. Why? That's so weird. Why can't Streamlabs do a Discord message? I guess I'll have to, maybe I can just hard code the message itself. That's weird. But thank you, Streamlabs bot. Yes, you can join our Discord. Oh no, dude, no worries. Seafoams. Glad I could help. I appreciate you sharing the link. If you guys don't know, he sent us a link to the site he's building, he's working on, he's a part of. It was pretty cool. He gave him a few tips just to kind of take it to that next level. But dude, you're making really good progress. Keep at it. And the other thing I started building out is our user profiles. Now it is no longer just this small little snippet here of just your basic information. We now include your little follower count. If I go to let's see, who's a user? What's a user? I think One Dark, right? One Dark Flame. Is it just One Dark Flame? Yeah. So we can go to One Dark. Oh my god, I'm not following you, One Dark. Boom. I can follow you from here. If you have any lists, you can see films. See films is a user. Let's see. See films. You can go here. Oh, also not following you. Gotta follow you. And we see that we get our counts and everything updating. I think Ben, if I'm not mistaken, using my powers of at Ben, he has an anime list. All right, I can take it. Are you sure you have an anime list? Actually, this might be a me issue. I've had this before. I didn't say it was perfect. All right, I said we tried to add it. I didn't say we made it perfect. Oh yes, that's right. I have to make this index. This is weird how they do it here. Let's see. We're creating an index. Oh, am I gonna have to do this for every user? That doesn't seem right. No, just for one. Yes, because I did this in dev. I didn't do it in prod yet. Okay, give me 1 second. Still building. I think it might be done building actually already. Nope, still building. It's Firebase, the way that they do it, if you do any weird queries that are like complicated and you do like sorts and all that stuff, when you do it the first time, it'll fail, but it'll give you this little link you could just hit. And then it'll actually build that out and set up everything behind the scenes for you so that in the future, that should no longer be happening. Let's see. So let's see, we checked out C Films, we're checking out Ben. It shows up for you. It shows up for you probably because it's done behind the scenes. Or actually, I think it's just because it's yours. I don't know. It's really weird. But for whatever reason, this is a thing. Like, it shows up for me too. Like when I go to mine, right? My lists show up there just fine. And I think it's because actually your lists are, yes, that has to be it. It's probably working because it's never actually hitting the database to get your own list. Your lists are probably just cached locally in your browser. But if you were to go to a new user, in which case that information isn't in your browser and it would need to fetch to the database and blah, 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 then you would probably see that error. Got to keep it PG here. Oh yeah, we got to be real careful about what anime lists Jedi's over here trying to share. All right. But another thing, as you guys might notice, we get rid of this. I started going in and adding our little tags. So we have 2 tags. If I go to myself, I am of course the holder of the tags. We have a verified tag, which I just want to use for like, I don't know, any special guests maybe we can get to either come on the stream or like verified is probably going to be, I don't know, I guess closer to like Twitter's verified, right? Where like if you are a person either in the movie industry or within like the MovieOtter like community, right? Or something like that. Like this is one way that I would love to, like mods, like Jedi, he's a mod. He of course has that tag and stuff like that. But also we have MovieOtter MVPs. Oh my God, what happened? Yeet for life, Yeet. Thank you so much for the follow, dude. And thank you for that amazing name. That is awesome. Okay, the index is done. If we now try to go to Ben, boom, we see his list. And if we go to anyone else, I don't know how many people have. If you have a list, if you've made a list in MovieOtter, drop your username and we'll check it out. But I can now go in here. I can see. Okay, click. Oh man, that's one thing we need to add here is the creator of the list. There's no information about who made this list. I can't point and say that, Ben, you are wrong, because clearly Boruto Hokage Fights Back is not in this list, and it's clearly one of the best anime movies ever. So I can't do that, but we can check out his list, his recently updated list, right? So if he makes another one, or if he eventually changes this, it goes up and you can see it. And yeah, we're building things out. So like I mentioned before, unfinished list. Okay. You know what? You gave us our first $1. You're on the wall. I'll give you some slack. The other thing that I need to do, which I'll probably do after streaming, is all you guys who were here for the first MovieOtter watch party. I'm gonna go through. All you guys are gonna get, again, if you didn't drop your username in, just reach out to me, hit me up on Discord or something. I'm gonna go in and I want to give you guys this little MovieOtter MVP badge, just to show that you guys are special. You've been here, and of course, everyone else who just so happened to miss that, it's not over. You can still earn the badge. It'll be like my way of just kind of showing extra appreciation to people, and who knows, there could be some financial benefits to it as well. Like I said, I would like somehow to figure out a way, maybe like a premium membership or something like that with MovieOtter. And my current thought is that MovieOtter MVP folks will get maybe like a discount on that or something, maybe like an extra month free or who knows. But yes, I looked at both of those sites, See Films, or at least I looked at your site, and also looked at I Check Movies. Both are cool. I Check Movies is definitely kind of in the realm of what we're kind of trying to do. So it is interesting to just see some of the other sites that are tracking what movies people have watched and how they organize it and how they display it, what they sort of uplift to be promoted on their homepage and stuff like that. I think it's all very, very cool, and it gives me a lot to think about as far as what we do here. In fact, tracking your movies is something that we need to do still. Which probably, I'm gonna say let's set it as a pre-MVP goal, a pre-June 1st goal to get that in. I have no idea if we're gonna be able to do that, but I would like to try. Let's see, users can track a watched movie. And that would be cool. That'd be something cool to add to a user's profile. It's like, hey, like here's the 3 most recent movies they've watched, or maybe what they thought of it and stuff like that. I think the tracking a watch is definitely something that can grow to become beyond just like whatever we initially start. So let's see. A bug when I try to log in on my desktop, it won't let me log in. It wants me to make a new user. What? Are you sure? I know when you click it, you should it wants you to make a new user. Are you using the same Google sign-in that you used on your other computer? Oh yeah, list without a description should probably hide the description. I can see that. Yeah, that'd be or would it be good to actually encourage people to add a description, right? Even if it's something short, even if it's something silly. Yeah, you are. All right, well, hey, let's get this tracked, right? Feature, we will go through and do all sorts of organizing and things later. Let's just first get it logged. And then let's take a look at you trying to log in. Actually, I don't even know how we would test that. Same thing with my phone. When you say it wants you to make a new user, what do you mean by that? Is it that the thing pops up as like fill in all your stuff and information again? Let's see, because we can look at you. do some. It says you're set up in our database in the back end. It says that you're set up. It says that you are on, you know, the latest like data model version and everything like that. Let's see. Yeet for life. Do you have any idea what I should try to make by coding? It has to be available on Chrome OS because I have a Chromebook. Ooh. Doing coding on Chrome OS. Prompting me with the hey. Oh, really? Let me take a look. Let's see. Would you mind maybe whispering to me, or Wondark even sending me on Discord what email you use to sign up? Let's see. Yeah, there's one thing you might, I mean, obviously if you're just learning how to code, this in and of itself could be maybe too like complicated to get up and running. Is it Coder? It's Coder server, maybe? Coder server, yeah. So because Visual Studio Code is under the hood a web app. It might not seem like it might not look like it, but it is under the hood just a like web browser app, right? Effectively. One thing that these people have done is they've set up a way to have VS Code running on like a remote server that you can just like SSH into. And so in theory, if you were to go through, here, I'll drop this in a link. I've not done this, so unfortunately I cannot help with kind of setup or anything like that, but it is something to look into. You can totally get this set up to where you could even work off an iPad or your phone if you really wanted to, I guess. Again, I have not set it up personally. I've not done any of this. I would not even know really the first steps to starting all this, but this is one option. Another one that I did try, another option that I have tried is Gitpod. So specifically, if you are, I guess, a GitHub or now GitLab user, you can use this project, and this is a lot easier. You can use this to effectively edit the code in your GitHub or GitLab repository, save it, make changes. I think you could even run things directly from here. So you actually could do everything from just Chrome OS, from a Chrome browser with this. To my knowledge, again, all of this is with a grain of salt. I haven't really dove too deep into any of this stuff, but it is definitely, I think if there's a will, there is a way to use specifically Gitpod, as that's the only one I've tried before. Definitely think of trying it out. Let's see, sent it on Discord. Okay, I'll take a look in a second. GitHub Code Spaces is in beta. Really? Which is that, but direct GitHub integration online. Oh, well, I guess that is literally just like Gitpod. Let's see. Oh, I'm happy to bring MovieOtter to the world. Oh, that's cool. That's actually super good. All right, let's take a look at Discord. Let's get this email. See, this is a different email. I can tell you right now why it's doing that. It's because, well, at least from what I can only assume is the email you used before. Let me grab it right here for 1 second. Wondark, I'm gonna Discord you. This is the email that we have. We have to only assume that this is you. This is the email that we have you as already signed up with. So if this looks at all familiar, maybe try logging in with that account. Being able to change your email and stuff is actually probably a really good feature we could work into one day. But yeah, worst case, if you want, maybe trying to think if there's a easier way to actually maybe like transfer ownership of lists and stuff. I think that could actually be a cool feature down the line, right? Like maybe for MovieOtter, right? We have some community list or something. Just being able to work on that without being able to work on a list and like share it within a community and maybe pass ownership if you've finished it or done whatever, could be cool. Let's see. I have an account, but I made a playlist called Naruto movies. And boy, since when were there so many Naruto movies? Yeah, tell me about it, man. That is, I am always, anytime I search for like any anime, there's always like 8 different things that I had no idea existed until you actually go searching for it. But it's not letting me even log in as soon as I hit the button. Oh, yes, that is, that's a good point. Okay, I see what's happening now. Because you've already technically logged in, what I can do, let's see, where's my window here? What I can do, OneDark, is if we off screen, make sure I'm off screen. Okay, yep. None of this information is going around. Okay, yes, you have an account for both of these. What I can do, if you'd like, I can delete the one that you are trying to work on now. Like the one that prompts you, I could just delete that account if you want to. You let me know which email you want to use. I guess worst case, you could just actually finish this, like click through that little pop-up to finish the sign up and then just sign out and sign back in with the other one. But that is a good thing I should add. Let's create, that's a good ticket. Let's see, already have an account. Delete both and I'll remake them. Just delete both. All right, we will do that. Let's do that now. All right. Okay. All right, let me go through. We're doing a little live debugging here. Let's see. Oh, actually, deleting an account would be that could totally be a function that we create to make it easier. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, miss these. We have usernames. Let's go ahead, delete that. Users. Let's go ahead and delete that. And just for clarity, let's try going through and deleting any lists that might have already been created. I don't think any are automatically created for you though. Delete. Okay, the email you last used should be wiped now. So if you refresh, I imagine you shouldn't be getting a prompt anymore. You guys should just get a Blender 3D game engine. It's free, you can download it. Yeah, dude, I've played around with Godot before. It's pretty solid. I would love, actually, once MovieOtter is more underway, right? It's a little more settled. Things aren't as hectic or as busy. I would actually love to stream some more game development stuff. They made a live action Naruto. What? You're kidding. Hi, what? Oh my god. No, that's not real. Wait. Secret of Naruto. No, that's not it. What is it called? See, this is why we need to get through our list of features, because I would love for you to recommend a live action Naruto movie to me. I would love nothing more than to watch that. Was able to log in on my phone. Gonna go check my desktop. Okay. Yeah, I deleted the one, so in theory, that should just totally be gone. I think I should probably find a way to more formalize the process of deleting users, right? Just to make sure, because I'm doing this all manually, which, hey, this is a good test. This is how we figure these things out. It would be dope to just check and make sure nothing slips through, you know? Cool. So if we go back, I was in the middle of working on user profile. So man, look at this. Look at how well this works out. One thing I want to do, so we have this profile with like some of your basic information and stuff like that. But currently, as someone else mentioned, once you make an account, once you sign up, there's no way to then edit any of that information. Nope, still getting prompted with a new sign up screen on my desktop. I wonder if that, let's see. And you're on MovieOtter, not dev.movieotter, right? Just to make sure. Because that user now doesn't exist. Like that. I totally wiped just that whole like Firebase user out. So, oh, wait, no. It's still here. If you just go through, okay, MovieOtter.com. If you just go through that sign up process, just put whatever, doesn't even matter. Actually, even better. Here, I'll do you one better. I'll make it even easier for you. Let me get your user ID. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do you one real better. As soon as this page loads. Just maybe it doesn't. Firebase's console has been acting up a little bit. I know they did some recent changes, some updates to stuff behind the scenes. But yeah, man, it's really weird. I was making a ticket. What was I making a ticket for? Yes, account. Already have an account. Sign in. Add something like this to the setup prompt. Or made a mistake, you know, cancel or something like that, right? We could try to fit this in actually to MVP. I have no idea if it will work. But this is going to be core and quality of life. That can be a pain. I'm really sorry this has happened. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, MovieOtter is a website that I'm working on. I've been building it for the most part, a lot of it at least I've been building here on stream. And yeah, why will my console not load? Why is it taking so long? It's being a butt. Okay, well, whenever this loads, we'll keep digging into that. But I guess for the time being, let's finish working on editing your profile here. So we have a couple things. I'm more or less actually taking a lot of the functionality from that pop-up. Oh, dude, no worries. Don't apologize. This is a very chill stream. Don't ever apologize for asking a question or anything like that. I'll tell you the same thing I'll tell everyone. This is meant to be a chill, kind of relaxed stream. If you have questions, drop them in chat, and if I see them and know the answer or can help, then yeah, we'll chime in. because it doesn't want to wear it. It's taking the weekend off. Yeah, I didn't know that Firebase has all these sample was it holidays for machines. I didn't know we got there yet. The singularity is closer than I thought. Here we go. Okay, where is it? It was R something, R6, blah blah blah. Yes, here we go. Okay, now you should not get that pop-up anymore, and if it was up, it should go away. And they want union and union mandated time off now. Oh god, could you imagine? Could you fathom the world if we had to give machines time off? Oh my god, I don't even want to think about the horrors that would cause. Oh man, that'd be real bad. That would be real bad. But One Dark, if you go back to it on your desktop, the prompt shouldn't be there anymore, and in theory you should be able to log out. In theory. If not, then I will dive into this more later on, because that is a weird bug. Not bug, it's a I guess it's a bug. It's something I didn't consider or never thought of. But yeah, so we are here. We are just filling out these forms for you to input all sorts of different things, your username, your display name, all that kind of stuff. We are checking. So if I try to set my name to Ben, what? Oh, this is localhost. Ben doesn't exist in localhost. Film Beaver does though. Try to set my name to Film Beaver, we get this little, you can't do that, right? But if I just wanted to keep it Isaiah, that's totally fine. So we're doing some spell checking here. We still need to do some formatting. My Discord, what is the Discord? The Discord, boom. Is that link right there. Click on it, add it. Yep, it worked, and I logged out and back in. It automatically logs me into the one that you made. Oh no. So it's still wonky is what I'm hearing. All right, we will tackle that after stream. I might hit you up on Discord, just to like see what exactly, not see what exactly is going on, but try to dissect where in the chain of things an issue is happening. But let's see. So we have our user profile, right? We're filling out all these forms. We got one for username. That's great. Let's make one for bio. Yeah, I can do bio next. Bio. Oh, you know what could be cool? Well, I'll do this later. Let's see. We need some state for bio. Oof, and this state is complicated. We can do a much less complicated state right here. Bio. Bio. Set bio. And actually, technically, once this component is done, we can actually even, I mean, it's not as fancy, right? Like, it's not slides that you're skipping through or anything like that. But, I mean, this could be just a cleaner way to set up your profile when you first make an account. I always did eventually want to change that. What is currently on there was a, like, temporary thing. So, who knows? Who knows? That could be what we do. So we have our bio information, right? Let's go ahead, drop bio in there. Drop bio in there. Save. And boom. Okay, we got our bio here. It's still not big enough that we're scrolling yet. I really wanna get it to there. Actually, bio is gonna be max rows. Let's do 3. So, in theory, as I'm typing. Oh, why? Let's see. Multi-line. True. Is that why? There we go. Yep, cool. You get to 3, and then it starts scrolling, which I'm fine with. Cool. Dope. That is all dope. Let's go ahead and undo a lot of this garbage. Cool. So we have bio, and then location. Location should be another simple one. This is gonna take us like 10 minutes. And I know as soon as I said that, things are gonna start breaking. Could be a Firebase issue. Yeah, it's something with how they're caching the user and stuff like that. But you would think signing out means boom, you are not logged in anymore. But maybe it still just holds on to that user and all this other weird stuff. Whoa! Oh, okay. Besides, I have to go do the no things in GTA. Nice. Hopefully, you caught Civ 6 as well. I know we were mentioning that that's also free right now on the Epic Game Store. Set location. Sure, let's just do all of these and we'll just capitalize that L. Cool, simple. I like it. Do one more here for user location. And set location. Also, location is one line. There's no need for multi-line location. All right, you're not putting in an address here. Oh, it looks like here. If we copy this, is it not scrolling? No, it's not. What? It just pushes it off screen. That's not at all what I want it to do. All right, well, let's see. I guess this is a good place where we can test it. It's a good state. So we have this. This is our whole thing. This is that. Oh, wait. Okay. Interesting. Why? Interesting. So this whole thing is here. We have our H1 and we have our div. But for some reason, oh, is it because it's flex scroll? Wait, no, there's no over scroll here. Or yeah, overflow auto. There we go. That's what we need. And then that way you can scroll all through here. We'll want to add some what do you call it? Some padding. There we go. Words are hard. We want to add that to content. Let's see. Overflow Y auto. And we should probably get rid of that double location. That's not needed. Cool. I like it a lot. Let's give our controls a little bit of room. Let's go margin top, like spacing 2. You know, a little breathing room. In fact, you can also give. Actually, what would be probably better is to actually give our content a margin of 2.0. And this way, regardless of what, this thing will never get too close to the top or bottom. But it'll stay scrolling and everything like that. Cool. Let's see. I have Blender. I can make games now. Heck yeah, yeet. That's how you gotta do it. Start small though. Making games is a very complicated thing. I hope you don't dive too fast into it. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. What kind of games do you want to make? That's a good question. Trying to improve my digital art by expanding into more realistic shadows and highlights. I could draw a bit better. Dude, you got to start. Yeah, yeah. That's solid. That's a good plan. Very often, all too often, I like want to learn something and try to like dive in all the way in the beginning just to completely bomb at it, or like, you know, not at all come out the gate like super good or anything like that, and I just get bummed. So if I can offer any unsolicited advice, it is to don't stress too hard about trying to be great right out the gate without practice, without all that kind of stuff, you know. Cool. So we have our controls are coming in. There's two things we need to do. We need what is it? We have our MovieOtter, what do you call them? Formatters. There we go. We have a formatter for both the bio and the username. So let's see. We already have actually a thing here. Let's do another use effect for when username changes. Let's see. Const formatted username equals MovieOtter. Oh, I don't import MovieOtter into here. No, I do not. Import everything as MovieOtter. Excuse me. From our little secret core package. It's not really a secret, but and once we import that from MovieOtter.user.format username, and we'll say if username is not equal to formatted username. Oh, fatmatted. No, that's wrong. It's not equal to formatted username. We're going to set username to formatted username. Boom. Okay, cool. Step one, done. Now this whole thing, we actually just need to copy paste and also do for bio, because bios are also formatted. Format bio. Let's see if we can we make this easier? Formatted bio. Bio, and last but not least, set bio. Cool. Okay, so now that should be working. So now I can't do, or if I try to do spaces or anything, it actually fills it. It caps our length. Spaces just become underscores. Still do everything else. Cool. Let's see. In bio, it should be. Oh. Let's see. Something's wrong here. Why? If bio formatted bio equals movie.user.format bio. Oh, format bio username. Boom. One last one was straggling. Let's see. I check movie. I can only create one custom movie list for free with your account. Let's see. To make something like this, you you have to learn first a little bit of web dev, right? So primarily I am a front end developer, so I tend to do more things with like UIs and buttons and layouts and stuff that like a user would interact with on a website. Not so much like the data and processing of things behind the scenes. That is one of the reasons why I'm using Firebase, which is like a software suite that you can use to help make apps and things. It's because I don't know how to do that stuff as well, and so I'm deferring. Like I am letting Google handle a lot of that process for me. The other thing that would be good to learn if you want to make a game or programming or anything like this is just like some level of design stuff, right? You certainly don't need to be an expert. You certainly don't need to be, a professional at it or anything like that. But just having a slight level of, know-how or some design patterns that you can reach for and kind of know about would go a very, very long way. The other thing I realized that I want to do is for value here, I actually want to say at, and then whatever you've typed in. Where is it? There's the button. Just to, again, give it that feel for when you're typing something, right? At whatever, who's it, what's it? But again, I can't be at FilmBeaver because that is taken. I can't be at FilmBeavers, which is interesting. But cool, I like that. That's super simple. Start working on an FPS game, dude. Do it. That sounds dope. P5JS. I vaguely remember that. I don't think I ever used it, but I do remember it. Is this some? And there was something calming about spending an hour searching for a syntax error that turned out to be a missing parentheses. Oh, baked potato, you're speaking real words right there. All right, I can't tell you how many times I've just stared at a screen trying to figure out what was wrong, just for it to be like a missing comma or a period somewhere where it wasn't supposed to be. A period that I thought was a comma, and so it broke everything there. It's yeah. Now that happens. But cool. So we can look at all this information, right? But we can't actually save it yet. In order to save it, there's a couple things we need to do. Let's see. First, what we want to do, now we can actually start working on our on save. Right, so this will be an async function. We're going to be using promises and everything like that. So we're definitely going to want something async in here. So we're going to be doing network calls. We can actually look to all of these slides, all the different slides that we have, because a lot of this information is done here. So let's see. Let's see, what does our next calls on next and on next. So we update user data with that. Okay. We only update user data with display name. Oh no, and then we change username. That's right. Okay. All right. Oh man, I don't think there's a way to I don't think there's a way to batch HTTPS calls. But I guess what we can do is just try to save what we can, and if anything fails, like, wait, it shouldn't. I don't understand why anything would fail here, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's just try it and see. Let's see what happens. So first, we're gonna wrap this whole thing in a try catch because we are bound to throw some errors here. console.log. A big ol' error. E. That's a solid goal, you know? Just to have something you could run around in, shoot, maybe hit some things and you know, tag what it is you're hitting. Dang, only 50%, 57% done on GTA? Yeah, I imagine that's gotta be a pretty big game. I haven't even started downloading it, honestly. If I'm being very, very honest with you. I just set it to like be added to my account and then I was just gonna move on from there. Okay. So let's update our user info. Location, display name. We already had display name. Bio. I guess first we need to set loading to true. Which I don't even know if if any of this even matters. Like if yeah, that should still work. Even though I'm calling it an async thing, setting loading to true before I start working on async stuff should still have the tree should still go through and render everything, I think. Man, I actually don't even know. I guess we'll find out. Guess we'll find out. Oh, that's funny. It is quicker to just download again than to transfer. Let's see. We need Firebase. Got some plugin Firebase. Cool. Yeah, this is even if this does re-render, the one instance of it will still be running, so I'm not too concerned by that. So we're gonna wait that. We're going to let's see. We'll do another thing. So let's see. First, we need to upload image, right? This is our profile image. Our profile image. How do we handle profile image in here? Let's copy this over just so I don't have to keep going back and forth and I don't lose where I am. Call function to update username, because there's a couple things that has to happen, so that is a separate callable function. Let's see. So there's that. Is that it's bio, which bio is just straightforward. Cool. Let's see. And then there's the photo. Okay. So this, oh man, this is a little bit more complicated. Okay, but photo URL is one that we can just send with. Okay, cool. So I guess the order that we can do things in is upload photo, save username, save user, like everything else basically. Your display name, your bio, your location, and the photo URL. Because if any of those fail, that is the likelihood of, I guess, things failing, right? You're more likely to fail at uploading a photo. Beyond that, you're probably more likely to fail at changing your username, because that needs to be like unique across all users. And then the rest of it is just literally just updating strings in a document, which should be super easy. Cool. Okay, I can do that. Dope. Let's try this then. Let's do upload image. We're gonna move this up here to be after uploaded the image. And photo URL actually gonna be here. Photo URL. new photo URL. Boom. There we go. Okay. So far so good. Let's see. Some of this stuff we could do clean. Actually, if this all succeeds, we're just gonna call on close, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Cool. I actually think the only thing we need to update this for is just to be current user. Sweet. All right, let's see. I like comedies. Save. What's happening? Big ol' error. Okay. Nice. The error code storage is invalid argument. What does that mean? Oh wait, our file and everything. We don't actually have a file here. What was it we did here? Yes, here we go. Well, we know we have user. I guess what we should do is, when would we want to skip uploading the image? When there's no file selected. That definitely important, because this is probably throwing an error because we're trying to upload a file that doesn't have an image. You can't do that. Okay. Let's see here. What was the noise coming from my screen? Oh, I just heard someone make a very strange sneeze. Oh God. Don't die, Big Potato. It's too early. You're too young. Big Potatoes need to last a lifetime. And you, friend, you haven't if you died tonight. Okay, so that's working. It is literally just this photo file. So what I need to do is say if photo file it's just right here. I'm saying, or if the user.photo URL equals our photo URL, then that's okay. I think this should be fine. I think this is just saying if the URL that comes in, the only thing we're trying to do here is just change. So all we care about is change. And the only way you could change it is if you drop a new file in. So we'll say if photo file, then do all this. Oh, well, let's see, let this. Boom. Let's see. We also have Oh wait, no. Photo URL is a string we have, right? Photo URL. Yeah, photo URL is a string we have, which defaults to the current photo. So what we can do is we set our photo file. We're not doing anything if the well, it's because we need to upload before we can get the URL. Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. All is good. We're slowly debugging the depths of our brain. We do const new photo URL. Then we can say set photo URL to new photo URL. Okay. That should work because these are awaiting by the time we get. Oh, I don't know if that works. By the time we get back here, that'll be fine. Maybe we do need to just store it. Yeah, let's just store it. It'd be easier. Dr. Jones, what's up, my dude? Where I can find a sick movie app to help me play movie nights with my friends. I feel like I'm gonna want to use that kind of thing post-quarantine. Well, buddy, do I have news for you, my friend? You can check out this app that we're making right now, MovieOtter. Pretty sick app, if I do say so myself. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, we actually, dude, I don't know when the last time you checked it out, but it should be fairly different from the last time you saw it. You can make, oh yeah, the new emote, the new emote is here. They were accepted and finally passed pending. But for you, Dr. Jones, I will give you the special Dr. Tour. Of course, when you hit the homepage probably hasn't actually changed too much since you last seen it. But don't know if you knew this, you can actually find movies now. We actually source and pull in movies. We could say, let's look up for Dr. Jones. Is there a movie called Dr. Jones? Nothing comes back for Dr. Jones. What about just Doctor Strange? Great movie, right? You can click it, boom, we import it if it isn't in there already. Yep, got the movie DB up, baby. And honestly, this is a great movie. Maybe I want to watch it again. You now, as a user, once you log in, you can actually add things to a favorite list or a watch later list, which you and the honeys, I guess honey, you're married, you and the honey can have a nice home movie night. You know, you can go through your list and see what movies it is you haven't seen yet and you wanna you know, get through, right? Finally watch. Dating spirit animal. Oh, with that goatee? Yeah, and those silver wings he has, you bet. All right. But that's not all. That's not all, Dr. Jones. Say that you like this movie, right? But maybe it's not a favorite, and maybe you don't want to watch it, but you do want to acknowledge it, right? Like you want to say it is a part of maybe my favorite Marvel movies. Well, you can go over here to the list tab, right? When you click that, not only do you see your favorite movies and your watch later list, but you also see these custom lists that you can make, you know? I unfortunately wouldn't want anyone sharing links in chat anymore. You feel free to, you know, send like one message about your Discord server, but I disabled link sharing actually, just to kind of keep chat a little bit cleaner. But when you go here to custom list, you can make a new one. So we could say my favorite doctor movies, right? There's got to be a doctor emoji somewhere, right? Boom, boom. That one. Let's do all these. Stethoscope, cool. Right? And we want to add a movie. Let's search for Dr. Jones. Dr. Jones. Search for Doctor Strange. Right? Boom. We add it. I don't know any other Doctor movies, so that'll be it for now. But boom, we saved it. Right? And now, if we go back to our list, boom, my favorite Doctor movies. That list is there. So, boom. It is Emperor's New Groove, appropriately a favorite movie. You bet, all right? Emperor's New Groove is, not only is it a favorite movie, it's like overwhelmingly a favorite movie, all right? Wait, is that not? Oh, wait, yes, this is, I think, hold on. No. How, did it get removed from my favorite movies? Oh, that's a travesty. The Emperor's New Groove. This is a favorite movie if I have a favorite movie. All right. Oh, Dr. Dolittle. Also, that's actually, forget that. Well, hey, you know, from here, we can actually just edit this movie, all right? Search Dr. Dolittle. Dr. Dolittle. Dr. Dolittle. Boom. Oh, I don't want any of these. 2 was, I guess, okay, but what I really want is Dr. Dolittle 1. All right. Boom. Save it. Now there's 2 movies in this list. If we go back here, we still see the other list. We still see everything. It's all sorted. And yeah. Currently, it is only Hollywood movies. One thing I would like to do is actually work with allow, like, I don't know, film students or even just like hobby movie makers, right? I would actually love for them to just submit their own entries to the movies that they've made. I think that'll take a little bit more work as far as like back end and data management stuff that I would have to do. But that is definitely something I would love to support, is like indie filmmaker, you know, that whole community, giving them a place to showcase their movies, make their own list with like maybe their friends' movies and things like that. Like, and just give them, you know, just something a little bit more personal that they can share and put out there. That is a feature that I definitely see happening in the near future, like by version 2.0, you know what I mean? Hey, Man on Fire on that list, and Inside Man. You're right, those are 2 good. Denzel. Oh man, if somebody made a best Denzel movies, that would be a list worth sharing. All right, Inside Man is a great movie. Honestly, Denzel just makes mostly great movies. I'm not gonna say all, but mostly great movies. Oh, what's up, Shoku? Thank you for the follow, dude. I think you gave me a follow the other day when I was off stream, so appreciate it. It'll be a good feature. Oh yeah. This is a highlighted message. Yes. You're just spending those points. I like it. But yeah, so things have changed. We got a little extra stuff here. I think since the last time you might have checked it out, Dr. Jones. So retail therapy over here. Gotta do it. His points is burning a hole in his pocket. Yes, so boom. There you go. Yeah, so guys, go ahead, check it out. You can check out this new list that we just made, right? Boom. You just drop the link in chat. You guys can click it, go there, check it out. Some of the great things we need to further do is like being able to, you know, favorite or like a list that you come across, right? Or maybe even like copy list, right? Say, oh, I know like 6 other great doctor movies. I would be impressed if you can come up with 6 other great doctor movies. But maybe you have that nugget of knowledge in the back of your head. You could copy this list, build on it, and then share it again. Yeah, basically we're just trying to get towards that. Slowly but surely, we are getting towards that. But cool. So I'm excited. I'm really glad you stopped by, Dr. Jones. So you missed. We a couple of you guys probably missed. At the beginning of the stream, we revealed that our first dollar that I think you were there that day, Dr. Jones. Our first dollar that we made, working on MovieOtter. We finally got it. We got it signed by one Jedi Master Soda. He sent it back to me. It's hanging on the wall. It's plaqued, right? Forever framed. If I ever am in need of a chocolate bar, I will always have this dollar I can come back to. All right? I am very, very excited. Can you share the list in the website? If not, you should. Yeah, that is having like one of those little kind of prompts to tweet out a list or whatever like that is definitely in the works. Still not sure UI wise how that's gonna look. Like for instance, we still need to just add the users, like the user who made the list information to this page still. So it is far from like complete or done, but it is functional, which for the MVP, right, our minimum viable product, that's all we need. That's all we need to get started. Cool. So let update data equal, let's see, boom, equal this. And we're actually going to pass in update data. But what I don't want to do is I only want to add if the, what is it, new photo URL, update data, photo URL equals new photo URL. I don't want, if you come here and you don't add a new photo, but you hit save, I don't want to then go back and delete the photo you had because we would be passing in something blank. You know what I mean? Let's see. I wrote the script for your next ad. Let me give it a shot. Hey you, yeah you, with the glasses. Have you ever wanted to make a car like this and a horse like this? Then get MovieOtter. Have you ever wanted a cinematic voice like this? Get MovieOtter. MovieOtter will solve all your problems. Thank you. That is beautiful. That is great. Where's Cerebral? He would be able to like mishmash my voice from different things into that for sure. maybe I'll work with him and try to make one of his great cinematic pieces, because he's somehow strangely really good at doing that. Shokus, yes, for now it is only movies. One day I would love to expand it to, you know, TV shows and anime and maybe even games or something, you know. But in order to keep things moving, I had to scope it down to just movies. So for now it is just movies, but who knows what the future could bring. Okay, I think this is fine. So let's test it. Let's say I like comedies. I think I said that before. If we clear console and we hit save, we are saving. Trying to save. Boom. Okay, we get an error. Error, the username Isaiah is already taken, but it's my username. Okay, well, all right, let's, oh wait, I'm not even, okay, I guess we can say is if username is not equal to current user.username. Oh, wait a minute. Huh. This could be an issue if something like this was to happen in the middle of things. So this reminds me. If we have a photo URL, right? If we try to upload the photo, but maybe the username needs to go before we try to even upload the image. Because here, if you try to upload this photo, maybe it does just need to be separate. Maybe we need to handle it like photo, you know, maybe username could go first. So the issue that the potential issue that I'm seeing here, see you, Bake, dude. Dude, it's great having you here. Glad you're able to stop by. Just remember the only TV anymore cares about his friends, apparently. Yeah, fair. Somebody's gonna get admin out of a username. I mean, hey, is Dr. Jones available? Can I swoop in and collect that username? Just to make an alt account. Gotta split too, man. But glad you stopped. Dude, same here. Same here. Glad you were able to stop by. Waiting for my VIP. That will be my payment for the script. Oh man. That name is mine. Oh, you already took it. Let's see. Let's see. What does Dr. Jones look like? User Dr. Jones. Dr. Jones. Is it June? Oh, it's probably June's. Oh man, you're right. He already movies are like haters over beavers. I'm gonna follow that. Those are the truest words a man has ever spoken. Oh man, I love the logo so much too. Oh dude, that's great. That's phenomenal. Cool. That's super cool. All right, let's see. Let's see. The issue I'm seeing happening, right, is if for whatever reason we upload a file and the I guess profile picture, I guess this profile picture doesn't actually need to be the standard, right? Or maybe we could just hash the profile picture. That would actually be probably the easiest thing to do. Because I wouldn't want you to upload a profile picture, something else fails down here, but then your original profile picture's gone, right? That would be a terrible experience. So what I actually think I'm gonna do is hash it. Ooh, vape juice Jordan. Oh man, look at the rate. Thank you so much, dude. How's it going? Oh my god, all of these are coming in. I love that name so much. Oh my god, and thank you so much. All you guys thank you for the follows. All right, we are inching closer, trying to hit our goal of 150 followers by the time our MVP launches. Oh my god, so many. They just keep pouring in. They just keep pouring in. How's it going, man? What's how's it? It's going good for me. You know, it's been a pretty good week. You know, we got the long weekend here coming up. I think it's gonna be a pretty solid one, and we got Monday off, which is great. I actually ended up having today off for work for whatever reason, so doing a lot of good dev work, honestly. Oh my god, and the subs. Oh, dude, thank you so much. This is an indifferent ghost. Oh, dude, these names are amazing. Nuke for fun. Wazzer? I like that. I like that. Cuzzy? Oh my god, these are all awesome names. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Oh man. What's been up with you? What were you working on some dev stuff before? Are you coming from the dev land? Are you coming from game land? What's going on? How's it going? Let's see. I like that raid message too. Those are pretty cool. I gotta come up with something cool like that. Let's see here. Oh my god, Beastco. Oh, dude, thank you so much. Also for the gifted subs. Holy crap. Oh, React project too. All right, well, my man, you are a man of talents and a man of culture. I like it. I like it. Dodged again. Oh no. This is a really weird sub war that's going on, but I like it. Thank you so much, Beastco, for that. What in React do you mind me asking just like what general stack it is you're working on? So we got React. Are you a vanilla Java? I say that in like a belittling way, which I don't mean to. Are you sticking with like traditional JavaScript? Are you working on TypeScript? Are you using any other cool backends? Are you rolling your own thing? That could be pretty cool. Let's see. It's React, TypeScript, GraphQL with Node.js. Oh man, look at that. We're pretty close. I was working on another side project. I was actually working on an earlier version of what would become MovieOtter. React, TypeScript. I was rolling my own GraphQL API like backend stuff. I had to learn. I think I was working with MongoDB, so I had to try to learn that in order to integrate it and everything. It was super dope. So, dude, I am super. TypeScript is vanilla JavaScript. Nuke. Oh, is that Nukel? That's a cool name. I like that name. Yeah, dude, that's a solid stack. That's a solid stack, my man. Can I ask what you're building? Does the project have a name, or are you just playing around, actually trying to learn stuff? JavaScript is just TypeScript without the types. That is fair. That is fair. I like that way of describing it more, you know? JavaScript, oh, it's just TypeScript without types. Don't worry about it. It's super easy. Let's see. Oh my god, and Sir Lancelot. Thanks for the follow, dude. Let's see. No, Q. Well, for all of you guys who are just joining us, the thing we are working on is MovieOtter. Yeah, I beat you to it, Beast. Haha. Yeah, so we are working on MovieOtter. If you head over to MovieOtter.com, you can actually check out what we have so far. So the idea with it is, if any avid readers are in chat or anything like that, maybe you've heard of an app called Bookly, or if you are a movie fan, maybe you've heard of like Letterboxd or any of those. We are trying to make something along those lines, but with an emphasis on like tighter communities, like tighter integration to the people you know and follow. So with that said, we're trying to build MovieOtter, which is like, ideally it'll be a cool place to like share movie recommendations. We already have it so that you can create lists of like your favorite movies or movies that you think people just should know or watch. You can share those lists. You can send people a link and they'll be able to load it up in the site, check out the movie, see all the stuff about it. We have users. You can go right now if you sign up. There hopefully won't be any weird bugs. Obviously this is all still very early, so we're ironing out kinks as we go. But yeah, you'll be able to go in here, track movies you've watched, share movies with friends, and the probably biggest feature that we're working towards is being able to like host and manage watch parties. So if obviously right now everyone is hopefully doing some social distancing, you're not going into theaters or anything like that, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to watch a movie with friends, right? So if you would ideally be able to use MovieOtter to kind of plan a Friday night movie night with friends, right? Everyone fires up Netflix at the same time, or Hulu, or what have you. Maybe we could do some cool Chrome extension that like syncs everyone's players together. Sort of like Watch Party. I know there's other solutions out there that do similar stuff, but yeah, and then be able to kind of watch something with friends all together, be able to track what it is you're watching with friends, plan and let people know ahead of time. And more importantly is when the world does open back up, the plan is to actually integrate some like movie theater information, right? So you can plan a theater outing with friends, right? Say everyone's off Saturday night or something like that, right? You say, okay, hey, let's go to the Regal. Let's get tickets, row J, seats 7 through 20 or something. I guess that's a lot of seats. Seats 7 through 11, right? And then you and some buddies just go to a movie theater and check out a cool movie. You could even say like, who's gonna get what snacks? There's actually, let's see. We have some mocks in our Figma file to kind of just have an idea of what it is we're working towards. A lot of the designs aren't final, but they're pretty good. I am not a designer by day, so excuse any cool or any crazy mistakes that might be in there if you are a designer, but I'm excited. This guy out here with 13 friends. Well, I mean, hey, you got mom, dad, grandma, grandpa. That's 4 right there, right? How many more do you need? Come on, Beast. Well, thank you. Yes, I think it's cool. There's other kind of little things too that I want to do. So like, I don't want to have an emphasis on critics for the show or for the whole app, right? Like, I think Rotten Tomatoes is a service that exists and it totally fills the void, right? Like there's a need for something like Rotten Tomatoes. But what I find is very often my thoughts, like my opinions about movies don't line up with Rotten Tomatoes, or maybe they do, but there's no way to really know that until after you see the movie. So one of the things that I want to try to do with MovieOtter is actually say like, hey, we won't show you like critic reviews or anything like that at best, or like one of the goals is to actually just show you the aggregation of reviews from people you follow, right? Or like to highlight some of your, that's why we kind of want to implement like friend recommendations, right? Like if my best friend recommends a movie to me, I don't care what the review score says, right? He knows my taste. If he's seen it and he could recommend it to me, that means more than any number, a reviewer or critic could put on a movie. So gonna definitely weigh that more heavily in my mind when I'm trying to find a movie to watch than just what the score is. So that is also stuff that we're trying to build towards. Oh my God. Okay. I think it stopped. That was like a solid, I feel like 7 minutes of notifications. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. Super, super dope. But yeah, so feel free, check out MovieOtter. Please make an account, please make movie lists, share them. Let me know what like kind of core features are missing that you would love to be there. Basically we're still in, you know, like I said, we're building towards MVP, but honestly, just getting more users to test things out and break things and let us know what's happening is really good. Your positivity is super contagious, as is Vape Juice Jordan. I'm smiling just by hearing you. Oh man, dude, thank you so much. That's awesome. I try to be positive, you know? As chill as we try to be in this stream and as chill as you try to be as a community, sometimes it's good to just be positive and have a little fun, you know? Which also, by the way, you guys, now that you can find movies, I would love for you guys to send me, go to MovieOtter.com. You don't even need to sign up, right? As much as I would love for you to sign up, this is not a plea for you guys to sign up. Instead, what I'm gonna do is ask you to go to MovieOtter.com, pick your favorite movie and drop a link to it in chat. And then I'll go through, I'll open these up, I'll add them to my watch later list, and I'll try to watch some of these. I think that'd be really good. You already submitted that. All right, and I'm pretty sure Beast, I had already added that. Night, Rockstar, oh, come on, night at the, also, why did I write night like that? No, that's not right. A night, I guess you could just say Batman is on the mind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I didn't add it. All right, well, okay, fine, Beast. You got me here. Oh no, that's right. Hold on, let's edit these chat settings so that you can drop links. Let's see. One second. Where is it? Where is my window? Cool. Twitch settings. I gotta edit the settings. I got too trigger happy with the notifications. Let's see. Oh man, now I forgot where it is in settings. I'll get to it. Let's see. Preferences. Moderation. Okay. Yep. We're getting there. Block hyperlinks. Boom. Okay. Links should be working now again. Vape Juice, if you don't mind, if you could paste that link again. Let's see if it comes up. Oh my God. Arthur, there we go. Boom. Oh. Okay. I have no idea what movie this is, but it sounds interesting. And this also, thank you for doing this. This shows, to me personally, as a user, this is showing a lot of what we can do to improve our movie page, you know? Obviously having a poster of the movie and the title and a small description is helpful, but I think going in, showing maybe some of the actors, maybe the studio, some screenshots from it, or like a backdrop poster. A lot of that information is gettable from the API we use. I think that'd be a cool way to improve this page a lot and actually help show more of what the movie is, you know? Let's see, we got the fountain. Oh man, this sounds scary. Is this a spooky movie? I don't do too well with spookies, man. I'm gonna add it, but oh, I hope I don't regret that. I've not seen either of these either. Yeah, I have no idea what to expect from them. Oh, that's right. We were hashing here. Okay. We need a new, or I guess I could just do date.now. Does this return? This returns a number. Okay, cool. So we're gonna hash our images when we upload it. That way we don't completely blow out the old one. Okay. So if I save this, let's see. No, very good with Hugh Jackman. What? That was Hugh Jackman? He was in that? All right. Let's see. This is, man, I definitely need to add some of the actors in the movies then. And show the movie genre and rating as well. Yeah, that totally makes sense, right? In fact, That's actually a really good point. I'm gonna make a ticket. Thank you so much. Who is it? Cuzzy? Ooh, I'm gonna go with Cuzzy. I like Cuzzy. I said it 3 times, so that must be how you pronounce it. Thank you, Cuzzy. That is a really good point. Not only do I think we need to show the movie genre and ratings. Let's see. Actually, I think I have a ticket already for improve movie page. Improve movie profile. Okay. Let's add a task. We got show actors, right? Maybe show director, producer. I'm gonna go with that. I can't spell, guys. Don't join this stream if you're all about spelling, because I'll just bother you. We want to show genre. We want to show rating. But one thing I think would actually be cool is if we can limit, like, rate, or sort or restrict the viewing of some movies. Say you are just like, you just don't ever want to know about any spookies that somebody sent you, right? Like, you're deathly terrified of if a Disney movie, right, you get too afraid at the beginning of Bambi or something like that, right, just because it has a gun. I think being able to just restrict like any recommendations you get or anything like that, if they meet a certain criteria, would be super cool. That's a really good idea. Let's see, movie rec restrictions. Let's see, set filters for what people can and can't recommend to you. Or say you hate this certain actor, or you just don't like the work of a certain director. Just totally ignore any and all recommendations that come through that meet that. I like that. Oh no. You got banned? Why'd you get banned? Let's see. What am I using for state management? I am not using anything fancy. I'm using React Context API, right? Like just the built-in included context API for a lot of the state propagation. I guess technically I'm using Firebase for like state management in a saving kind of way, right? But I'm not using Redux or anything like that. I think honestly, with the use of context, I don't find that I need like Redux or anything like that. But I mean, obviously, if you know it and that's what you use, hey, go for it. Use whatever's gonna be quick to get moving. Oh, Vyas gave us another movie. Logan is such a good movie. This is gonna be a favorite. I'm not even gonna add that to watch later. I've seen that movie. It is phenomenal. Oh yeah, that's a really good movie. Why'd they do Professor X so dirty in this poster? He looks like the small, frail alien man that's just in the corner. I don't like it. Let's see. Can I set it to only let people recommend M. Night Shyamalan movie? Oh boy. Professor Penguin. You're a dangerous man. You are a dangerous man. You know what? How about this? When you make an account, drop me your username and we'll figure out a way to limit things for you. Oh god, The Last Airbender. No. Oh boy. So bad. This is a movie. Yeah, hold on. The Last Airbender, right? I love that there's like, I assume this is like a director's cut, like origins version, right? Or maybe it's just like a mini snippet prequel that shows when Aang first actually got trapped in ice, which in this lore, I don't even know if that's what happened to him, right? I don't even remember. I don't remember a lot of that movie, if I'm being honest. I blanked a lot of it out. Oh no! You guys are seeing one of our bugs. For whatever reason, sometimes when we download a poster image, it doesn't download all the way. So we do have that track that's a bug though. I'm using Clubhouse IO. If you haven't heard of it, so far it's a pretty cool tool. I mean, I don't work for them and I'm not like sponsored or anything by them. But it is a pretty cool tool that has a free tier that I decided to try out specifically for this project. So far, so good. Definitely recommend if you're looking for a cool tool to help manage your own personal bugs and issues and epics and stories and everything like that. Clubhouse.io is a pretty solid one. Solid one I recommend. 34 minutes of Slow Rocks movie. No, Yeet, right? Yeah. Sorry, your name is like, the text of your name is kind of hard to read. But no, I did not make this in Gitpod, but in theory, this is something you could make with Gitpod. In fact, one for anyone who is maybe looking to learn development, this is a community I'm within the community, right? I'm on they have like a Slack and everything like that you could join. They have a membership and everything like that, which I have. This guy, Jeff, he hosts this community. He built this community around people who are maybe learning to develop apps and websites, who are looking to build apps and websites, or maybe who have already. They have tons of experience building apps and websites, but they just want to keep learning, right? He's a really cool developer who does great tutorials. He has phenomenal tutorials. If you check out his YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure he links to it from the site. Highly recommend it. I think it's super dope. And also he has courses. So I actually signed up for, what was it, his Flutter course, and this is pretty solid. Still had some questions, right? Like it's not a perfect course. No tech course is honestly going to be perfect because technology moves so fast, especially if you're using any of these kind of tools, right? But I was able to get up and running like way quicker than I thought I could with a cross-platform app, you know? So highly recommend you check that link out. I think it's super dope. Let's see. What does the synopsis say for Origins? Actually, good question. Let's see. The Last Avatar. Nope, The Last Airbender. The Last Avatar is a thing. All right. I don't know why I'm super surprised, but cool. Creators Michael DiMartino and Brian, I'm gonna picture that, who explain the backstory of their project and how martial arts informed the cartoon world and the eccentric characters. I don't want to watch that at all. I have zero interest in watching this Origins movie. I feel like it would just be bad. It would be super jank. That sounds like gold. Yeah. Yep. Man, more power to you. You know, if somebody wants to watch it, and on Monday stream they come and give us a 30-second book report on it, by all means, I will give you the show floor. But I'm not gonna watch that. That movie felt like 4 hours that I'll just never get back. Also, movie length. Boom. Thank you. That is something else we need to add. Show movie length. Also, I don't know if this information is available. I guess we could always add it in. Show related or connected movies, maybe. Show connected movies. I would love if I click on, Star Wars episode 4, right? I would love to see, Rogue One as a prequel to it, and episode 5 as a sequel to it. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like a contextual prequel too, not like just this is the movie that came out before. I think all that could be really cool stuff. 4 hours of tone death gold. Yeah, the 100 Firebase videos is sick. Or Firebase tips video is sick. You love how I have everything in blue. I can't tell. There's no kappa there, so I assume you legitimately mean that. Thank you, if you do. Like I said, I'm not a designer, and so I just try to keep things as basic as I can and hope that it works, and when it does, I don't change it. So eventually, though, I would like to go through and do some redesigns for stuff. I think a lot of my UI and layout is could be a little janky, right? But here's hoping. Hey, it was that keyword Boolean do on line 327. This one right here. Uh, Basically, it I didn't need to actually wrap it in Boolean. Boolean is just like a constructor, so you can pass anything you want into the Boolean constructor, and it spits back the Boolean representation for it. So honestly, like, I could have just said, you know, username error, but this is an enum, and so some things can be very weird with enum values, right? Because like an enum, technically in TypeScript at least, an enum is actually just an int under the hood. Like and actually, I don't even know if that would work. Because in theory, this error could come back as 0 or 1 or whatever. And so maybe thank you for pointing that out. I don't know if that's actually good or not. Let's more explicitly actually handle this error. So what it is basically just casting anything you pass into it as a Boolean. I was naively, I guess, just throwing in an enum, but that could have been what I intended to do, but not worked out in the way I expected it to. So thank you actually for pointing that out. What I want to say is, if the error name, or if the error is not null, or not double equal null, because I don't care about undefined. So save is going to be disabled if the username error exists, right? It is something. If the username is loading, or if the username is just not okay. Okay, that is better. That is significantly better. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on chat. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Arthur said it in like 10,000 words less than I just did. How am I liking Windows subsystem for Linux 2? I only really messed with it in a preview and it was slow. I think from my understanding, Windows WSL 1 was pretty slow, or could be pretty slow. And the whole reason why they did 2 was so that it was supposed to be faster. From my experience, it's just as fast as like when I'm working on my MacBook or anything at work, right? Like, if anything, I have a much beefier computer than the MacBook that I use for work, and so a lot of stuff processes a lot faster. I'm able to like stream and develop, which was a struggle trying to do on my computer before. And I don't personally notice any kind of hiccups, but I'm also not doing pretty intensive stuff. You know what I mean? Like, for the most part, I'm doing web dev, which, unless you're running containers and doing all this, processing your database while things are coming in and out, and you're like hosting and, doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff. A lot of what I do is just like npm install, npm run. Oh no, npm install this thing, run again. Like, it doesn't get too crazy. So I recommend it if you have a Windows machine. It's got to be better than trying to develop natively in Windows. I would never, ever suggest anyone try to just use PowerShell, right? In fact, actually, I read about this the other day. What is it? There's Windows 10 package manager, right? Yeah, Windows is coming out with their own package manager, which this actually does sound interesting. Because if this can get things to be more easily installed and managed and, working within a system like in Windows natively, then like in theory you wouldn't need something like WSL. And I fair warning, I think it'll be a while before, WinGet CLI gets anywhere close to what you can get on like a Linux machine, right? In fact, I don't think it'll probably ever catch up, but I do appreciate that Microsoft is at least trying to make things better, right? They're okaying all these different projects. Honestly, I'm gonna get on a slight high horse here. Bravo to Microsoft as a whole. My God, they have done like a complete 180 from like what I pictured Microsoft with development from like even 5 years ago when I was in college still, right? It is a complete 180, right? They bought GitHub, which was concerning, a little concerning, but they made things free. Like they increased what the free tier in GitHub can get you. I guess they transact their by transitive property. Then they acquired NPM then, which I have no idea what they're gonna do with that, but that's a whole nother story. VS Code is like one of the leading text editors, if not the leading text editor, right? Like it is the new Sublime. Sublime used to be the thing everyone used, and then Atom for a little bit, and then Brackets for a little bit. Now VS Code is like here to stay. Like me and all my developer friends use it. Geez, they just turned this around. They're trying to add like Linux subsystems and stuff. They're trying. They are actively trying, and I just want to give them props. So if there are any Microsoft employees in chat, thank you. You guys, your work has not gone unnoticed. It is really, really good, and I hope you guys keep up the good work because I'm benefiting. Let's see. Oh no, really? Started a new job 3 months ago and trying to get them off Netcore so you can get off of Windows. Oh man. Yes. Yes. Vyas, that is a good point. Localhost can be a little slow. And it was a little confusing trying to configure my Etsy host when I was like first setting everything up. But like now that you know how to do it, basically I had to configure my Windows Etsy host, and those get automatically loaded into the Linux system whenever that VM starts up. So I didn't know that, and that was a little confusing. But after that, everything's fine. Let's see. Well, I use Command exe exclusively. Oh, that's fair. Okay. Maybe that's a little bit better. I don't know. That could be it. I was thinking if you have an OR operator, it should already be getting evaluated as bool. Yeah, no, it definitely should. I don't know why I did that. If I'm being honest with you, I don't know why I did that. But yeah. Everything Microsoft makes for developers, yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, yeah, C# is, whenever I'm playing around in like Unity or something, like C# is still my preferred language for those systems. Do I have any thoughts on Blazor? I don't even know what Blazor is. What is Blazor? Blazor. Ooh. Built. Oh, and this is like a legit Shines love. I like it. Thank you for the follow, man. Build client web apps with C#. Interesting. Oh, using WebAssembly? That's cool. All right, I need to play more around with WebAssembly. Build an open web standard. Oh, okay. Share code and library. That's pretty cool. This could be pretty cool. I've never even heard of it. I'm gonna bookmark it. Let's see. Design. Not design, I guess it'd be tech. Boom. Nice. Yeah, because this is pretty cool. Man, anytime you guys have just cool tech stuff to share, please do it. I love learning. I love just, even if I don't use something, just knowing it exists to then later on maybe help and recommend things to people. It's pretty good. Dino, dude, I am waiting for the opportunity. Like, I want to play around with Dino so bad. I think it'll be a while before it ever like catches up to Node adoption, right? I think it'll be a while before the V1 is out, baby. I think it'll be a while before the packages and community and stuff gets that big and well supported as Node does, if ever, right? But I think I look at Dino as the same way I do look at TypeScript, right? Like, I am fully committed to TypeScript. If given the choice, I will always choose TypeScript over just vanilla JavaScript. But that doesn't mean I think vanilla JavaScript is bad, right? Or like has issues or anything. Like it's all language, it's all preference. Like the same way as Dino. If I start a project and assuming I like it, assuming it actually lives up to a lot of the good stuff that I'm seeing about it, and the community grows and there become, packages are available and stuff like that. Assuming all that works out, I'm totally just gun-ho for personally adopting Dino over Node whenever given the chance, right? Also, where do you guys fall on the whole Dino versus Dino? I don't know. I go Dino, especially when the little logo avatar dude's a little dinosaur, cute little dino. That dino just sounds closer to Dino, and so I go with Dino. But I don't know. I like PHP. Oh boy. Dino. You go Dino? All right. Is that because you go for the no from Node? You know what I mean? Oh no, you say it like me. Okay, you're just joshing me. Is it pronounced? I also say GIF. So Dino it is. Yeah, definitely got to be Dino. But yeah, I heard someone say Dino, and I was like, ooh. I guess technically he's not wrong, but it doesn't feel right, you know? It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Oh man, I can rewatch the Harry Potter movies. Okay, we're hashing our image. We're uploading the image. We gotta get some work done. We're hashing the image. It's already 10 o'clock. We're hashing the image. We're uploading the image. We're getting the URL for it. We are trying to set our username, only if the username is different. Let's see. We are updating our data. We're getting our updated data. The new URL, if we set it. And then we're updating all that information, and then we're gonna close. Okay, so we should be able to, oh, that's my cursor. I like comedies and action movies, right? Cool, that should be fine. Isaiah D. Smith, right? Let's change a couple things. Let's also choose an image. Boom. Which, by the way, plug for people who don't know, we do have a Discord server. I would honestly, like I said, if you have any cool tech tools or anything like that, as much as I would love for you to join the Discord server and just help build the community around MovieOtter, right? Even if you only join just to drop me a link to a cool piece of tech you found, I would still be 100% appreciative of that. Don't need, if Discord isn't your thing, you're more of a Slack person or anything like that, even if you just save it only to send me cool tech pieces of news or articles or whatever, I would be very, very grateful. Okay, we changed this information. We added a photo. If I hit save, we get an error. What is the error? Let's see. What is the error? 403 error? Why am I getting a 403 error? What's going on? Nomad Hot House. I like the name, man. Thank you for the follow. No, you must Discord. Only Discord. I have not tried TypeScript in Node yet. Dude, it works. It's pretty solid. I do enjoy me some Node and TypeScript. Why is this getting a 403 error? Okay. Oh, I guess here we can actually storage unauthorized. What? How is storage unauthorized? Where? Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I think I know. I think if we look here, if we go to our storage, and we go to our rules, I think we are only letting people store files if it's called profile picture.jpg, which that is not at all what we want. What we want is it double? Oh man, I never remember this. I think it's just double string, where where we want to allow people to drop anything into their user ID user bucket. Which maybe then, I think it needs to be like this. So you can drop anything in your own bucket. Who cares what it's named? Who cares what it's called? Cool. Okay, we refresh. All right, we're at our profile. Let's select this image again. Cool, cool. Let's change our display name. Right, okay, awesome. I like comedies and action movies. We'll keep Bay Area, right? Okay, it's clear console. Let's try to save. Do you think it'll work? We're taking bets. I think so. I'm hopeful. I believe. Well, yes, it did, but no, it didn't. What? Okay, those things changed. Oh, you know what? I bet if I refresh. Huh? No. Why? What happened? Okay. So everything saved but the photo. Why would the photo not save? If we go to our storage, we can see what photo is even here. I want to say I am, nope, not that. Here we go. Okay, so this should be that photo. Cool. Interesting. Let me see. Cache, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's got, but the URL should be different because we're adding a hash to the end of the file name. So you would think that would change as well. Maybe not renaming it. Well, the thing is we would need to, because if something fails along the way, we want to try to be non-destructive, right? I wouldn't want you to upload a file, overwrite the old one, but somewhere down here an error happens, and so you have this new photo, but none of the other information was saved. And honestly, storage on Firebase is pretty cheap, especially when, you know, it's just these smaller images that are being uploaded and everything like that. Hope it's not that line you changed because of me. It was you. It was your fault. I'll never forgive you. No, I think it is something much simpler, I'm sure. You know what we can do? What we can do is we can do some good old console login, right? Let's see, new photo URL, because everything else worked, which makes me think that it's a stupid little me issue somewhere in my logic. New photo URL. Please autocorrect. Just help me. Thank you. The beaver stands his line. Discord is falling into chaos. What does that even mean? What? Oh man, I don't like that. Why is Discord falling into chaos? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's all of these. There's a meme war going on in Discord right now. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm gonna let you guys figure that one out, all right? Is it better to download the image and store the file for your website, or just link to the web version of the image? So for generally, you would want to link. Like I can't tell if you're talking about specifically for movies or for like like our profile like pictures, right? Ideally, I guess it depends on how. For me personally, I think it depends on how future-proof, right, you're trying to be, or how, like, you know, secure you want your stuff to be. I personally want a little bit more security in the files and stuff, specifically for movies and everything, right? Like, so I am sourcing all my data from the movie database, right? It's public API. It's open. Anyone can go there and sign up for an API, do things like that. And that's great, right? Totally phenomenal. I'm super glad it exists. But if they change their API, like if I'm trying to save just a URL for one of their movies, right? In order to, their API can change underneath me and I'll have no idea. So instead of trying to do checks every time I try to fetch an image from them or something like that, I just grab whatever file they had and try to save it in my own database that I can control a little bit more. I have no idea if that is the better way necessarily, but I do think it is a little bit more secure as far as like things changing underneath you, right? In theory, the image would only break if I did something to break it. Let's see. Oh, yeet. Oh, sorry for being a bit mean-minded. What would happen if a user renames a JS file with an image extension and tries to upload it? So in theory, I guess that could work. Technically, the only thing we're trying to accept in that, like in the file drop, is an image, specifically an image of JPEG extension. So let's try it. Let's see what happens. So if we go here, right? I have no idea how we get to one of my code files. Let's do this. Let's do follow action. Let's see, reveal in File Explorer. Let's copy this path, open it here. Okay, let's go hooks. Okay, so when you try to access it from the extension, or not extension, but like from your file system, this shouldn't even show you anything that's not an image. But I guess you said if you rename it, right? So let's actually try that. Let's open this again in File Explorer. Let's take this file, copy. Let's go to our desktop. I guess let's do it here. If we go to our desktop and we paste this text file, and then we rename it to just JPEG. File name extension. Yep, change it. Cool. I know that. Okay. So the system thinks it's a JPEG. It has the extension JPEG. If I try to select it and open it, something errors out the underlying code when, where is it? So let's see. Where's that file? Here it is. So we have code here for when a user drops a file or selects a file to something, right? And we're accepting anything that's an image. When they drop something in here, there's also a list of like files that don't match what it is we're asking for. And my guess then is that file came in, it caused that error, and so we default it to just your initials. So, but no, dude, please never apologize. I said this before, I'll say it again to anyone who is a part of the stream. Never apologize for asking a question. Asking a question is going to be the only way you can find out answers. So please continue to ask questions, continue to be curious, continue to discover, right? I don't know why I just turned into like a weird tech Bob Ross telling you that you could do no bad, you can only do good, everything is great, sunshine and rainbows. But no, seriously, never apologize for giving feedback or, you know, asking a question or just showing some curiosity about something. I love that stuff. Let's see. Can't link Google Images. What if someday they removed? Fair. Do you store the past profile pic of the user? So with this new way, we will be. If we're hashing with the date, the files that get uploaded. A happy little tree. Yes. Let's see. Stream assets. Let's try this though. So we got this file in here. Actually, I think I needed to do some more elite coding. We got some console logs. That's how we're doing it here. In fact, I will just return right after this. Because we don't actually care about saving. I just want to see what file URL gets uploaded. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's why. Let's see. If I edit file, if we turn on close, first let's do that, right? You don't want to, oh God, oh no, okay. Everything here is breaking. Actually, let's return set loading to false because I want to be able to just try multiple things, click it a bunch of different things. Oh my God, I miss some people. We had Jackie-san. Man, I hope it's pronounced Jackie. I hope it's Jackie-san, like 2 words, but you just wrote it as one. Because I want to say Jackie-san. What's up, Jackie-san? How's it going? And then Solf Kimbley. Solf Kimbley. I like Kimbley. Kimbley's a good nickname. How's it going, Kimbley? Thank you for the follow, both of you guys. Let's see. Else, let's print something if we don't have a photo file. Console.log. Let's see. No photo file. I'm glad you guys are here for me debugging all this crazy nonsense. Okay. First, let's test no. I didn't touch anything. I didn't upload anything. If I hit save, we should get no photo file. Perfect. Okay. If I select the file and I upload it, we should get not no photo file. We get this. Okay. And then if I click this, boom, I get this image. And if I also check my storage here, we should see 2 images, right? This is the one that just got uploaded. Perfect. Okay. What in the freak is the matter then when we're getting the download URL? Let's see. No new photo file. Okay. So we go through that. Oh, I wonder if it's got to do with this then. Oh. Maybe that's why. Oh, that's why. Yes. Okay. That was why. It was because this was not wrapped in a string. What we did is we made our update data had a property that was the URL set to the URL. So, okay. Here you go. This is gonna work. I'm confident. I would bet you guys 1 doll hair that this works. I'm gonna save. Oh no! Well, wait, hold on. I didn't lose the bet yet. Cannot read property user ID of null. If I refresh, I have the new image. Technically, I won. You guys all owe me a doll hair. You can send those to my PO box at your earliest convenience. Thank you. But what was that error? Something with a user ID. Man, I shouldn't have saved. I shouldn't have refreshed. Hold on, let's do it again. Let's break it. Let's break it so we can fix it. Oh no, why is it not fixing? Or why is it not breaking now? Hold on. What? Oh God, okay. Set loading false. Set photo file to null. Basically gotta like reset a lot of our random data here. And we're calling it on close. I don't own any dolls, sorry. No! Well, I'll take a cool action figure foot or a Lego man's hand. All are acceptable. I don't know what the conversion rates for doll hair to Lego man's are, but I'm sure it exists somewhere for you to find. I will put the onus on you. Why? Cool, okay. If I want that photo, and I hit save. Yes, we're getting an error. What is the error though? Okay. User up to date, uncaught type, cannot read property user ID of no. On line 257. Ah, wait, how does it? How? Okay, well, I guess that's really oh, I guess when the page refreshes, technically we might. Oh, wait a second. I know what's going on. Whenever the underlying user changes, there's like a split second when we're fetching the new user data that our logged in user doesn't exist in our context. And so it's coming back with an error here. Okay, well that is a relatively easy fix. Let's also just try to find all the instances of this. We're checking everywhere else that current user exists before we do anything. And here we're just saying if we don't have a current user, then just call on close, return null. Doesn't matter. We're not show anything. So we will only ever get this far when that works. Okay, cool, perfect. I can live with this. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. If we now refresh, that problem should be, oh God, look at that horrible picture. This horrifying picture. It's so scary. I want my old picture back. I want my old picture back. Yeah, I'll go with this one actually. Okay, this is different at least. Cool. We save it. It's saving. The photo saves. This gets updated. Cool. Is this a pure front end app, right? With the help of Firebase? Yes, yes. So I mean, I guess if I wanted to be really snooty, right, I would be like, oh, what do you mean by pure front end? Blah 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 blah. Using the serverless backend. I got cloud functions and blah blah. I know what you mean. Yeah, there's no like underlying running like 24/7 server anywhere. All the stuff that we're doing is just with Firebase. So serverless cloud functions, the same as if I had a site up and running with just like AWS Lambda or something. But yes. Cool. I think Isaiah 2, right? Let's see. Can I update my username? Something's happening, maybe. Uh-oh, looks like the user doesn't exist. We tried to perform something on an unmounted component, but it indicates. So it's because, why would that be happening? It's got to do with this whole on close thing, but I'm confused as to why. Oh, wait a second. I think I know why. So what happens is this. Oh yeah, man, this is a really weird thing. Okay, so what's happening? Oh, this is so weird. This is such a weird edge case. Or not edge case, but it's a weird thing I just didn't foresee. So what's happening, or what I think is happening at least, is this. We have this call to update a username, right? So in the context of everything that exists, we have an auth context with the current logged in user. Excuse me. And so what we're doing in the I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix this. In our overall auth context, we have a user that gets passed down through the tree. At the page level, we're saying, give me the user with this ID, right? And anytime that updates, fetch me that new updated data. What I think we can do to solve this is actually not go off of the current user, So we're getting that current user from this context. But technically on the page, on the user page, where is that? User. On our user page, we are just getting a user, right? And that user never disappears if the user changes at all. I don't believe. Let's dive into this hook really quick and see. So when you unsubscribe, we do set user to null. Okay. Wait, no, it's not about whether it unsubscribes. It's about the snapshot right here. Snapshot exists, UID. Okay, we get a UID. Once we're here, if we have a UID, we're subscribing to the Firebase for this user. Whenever a snapshot comes in, we get user data, we build the user, we do all that, we set the user, and we stop loading. Nowhere in this function, get out of here. There's only one set user in here, as long as the snapshot exists. So if I update a user, I'm never setting that to null. So it must be, then it must be in our auth functionality. Whoa. Gifted a sub while I wasn't even here. Oh yeah, Ninjalina, we had a whole bunch of gifted subs. We got this huge raid from what I think is arguably one of the best names I've ever seen on Twitch. We got raided by Vape Juice Jordan, which, bravo. I can't top that. He brought along his whole crew. We had a whole bunch of people jump in, throwing around some gifted subs. We had a whole bunch of follows. We are gonna totally hit our follow goal. Our follow goal is only, holy crap, we got so many followers. I'm just now looking at the numbers. Holy crap. We got like at least 20 new followers today. Holy smokes. That is super dope. Yes. We got that. We're totally gonna hit our 150 followers by June 1st. By the time we finish this MVP. Holy snaps. Cool. Yeah, yeah, dude. No, it's a solid name. It is a very, very, very good name. I wish I was creative enough to come up with something like that. Not gonna lie. But right now we are trying to debug this. I would like, let's see, my goal, I think we can figure this out by the end here. So, oh wait, why is this ever going away though then? So we get our user, the user ID never changes because we never sign out. And so this user should only ever go from one state to the next, but it's not doing that. There's something else afoot here. In this use effect, right? We're unsubbing here. We're getting it by the ID. We're calling up update the user, but that's only if the user is not up to date. Our user update status never changes. If snapshot.exist, the snapshot has to exist. We just updated it. Why then is it doing that? Okay, let's. Oh, it even updated. Yeah, our display name and everything. All right, cool. So it did. So the thing is, it did actually update our username. If I try to change this back to Isaiah, and I try to change this back to Isaiah Smith, my theory is that once the username updates, that whole component is going to unmount and just not exist by the time it comes back from the async function. And so it'll never actually update my display name to Isaiah Smith. Let's test that theory. Actually, before we do that, let's add some console logs. Let's do poor man's debugging. I'm sorry, everyone who I'm making watch this monstrosity right here. So let's see, if we go down to our save function, no new file. Okay, let's just copy this. Let's say updating username let's do, let's see, username updated. Let's do another one, updating other info. I don't know. And then let's do other info updated. When in doubt, log it out. Yeah, buddy. That's actually a really good quote. Oh man, we should add that into the rotation. Cool. Okay. So we're gonna save, this is gonna refresh, yada yada yada. Okay, cool. What I wanna do is I wanna change my display name back to just Isaiah Smith and my username back to Isaiah. My theory is that we will update our username, but the display name will not change. Something will error out before it can do that. Okay. It's consistently erroring, so that's good. Let's see. So updating new photo or no file. Okay, cool. Updating username updated. Updating other info, user up to date. We never get other info updated. Let's see. Warning. Component user profile. Cannot update a component user profile when rendering a different component. Edit user profile to locate the bad set state call inside this. Huh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, when we update that user, something somewhere is going wrong. When a user is updating the username, will it check if the username is taken? Yes, yes. Yes, it does. We check both on the UI side, but then also when we actually run the function to do the updating, we check again on the server just to make sure there's no like weird race condition about the username was available, but now it's not, and then it's, you know, available again or anything like that. So we are doing extra reads just to make sure, but okay. Huh. You know what's funny? I actually think if I refresh and I pull up, you know, this fresh page again. Oh, wait. Wait. Is that why? Is that because technically this user doesn't exist anymore? And so that, I think that's why. Wait, that might be why. I think it's a mix, a multitude of things. I think after this, we need to navigate back to our new username. Because I think what's happening is we're trying to update the username. We do update the username. That's totally fine. But then the user that we're at no longer exists. And so the URL no longer works. So maybe username should be the last thing we try to update. I'm okay with that. I can live with username being the last thing. So man, okay. Man, I almost want like a hard-coded URL that would always just be you. Like it would always know to just try and fetch your profile. Else we could run into some weird timing issues. Like even when we save, when we change our username, right? If we scroll up to the top, where's Gatsby? Do we have that anywhere? No. Okay. Import something from mosquito from Gatsby. We just try to bring in navigate, right? And we can hard code a navigation whenever we update our username. Navigate, and we're gonna go to username, right? So if I go here, edit profile, Isaiah 2, right? I can save this now. The username changes. I do navigate to this, but I think it's still too late as far as like when things have already updated. Use user ID for everything. Yeah, I thought about that. I did think about that. My only concern with that is the fact that usernames are just easier to read, right? Right, like if you're sharing something or you want to put something in your profile or whatever, it's so much easier to say, you know, MovieOtter/user/ whatever Isaiah than MovieOtter/user/ this hash, you know what I mean? But that honestly, maybe that's what we got to do. Maybe that's the shorthand for it. Or alternative option, you have Gitpod now. Nice, dude. Is that a user var in line 230? Oh, well, was it like that before, or did I just... Thank you. This is over here coding against myself. All right, why am I making this so much harder than it needs to be? Whoa. Okay, well that's weird. That's issuey. I gotta figure out how to fix that. But you go here. Actually, let's refresh. Let's do a complete page reload. Okay, Isaiah 2. When I try to go to Isaiah, I save. Okay, something is... Oh, wait. Navigate to... It would help if I actually put the right thing, wouldn't it? If we go to /user/the username. God, I'm sorry. If you guys want to leave, I wouldn't blame you. I understand. Preston Keeley, we got somebody new follow. Thank you for the follow. I totally didn't even hear that. Okay, I know this page doesn't exist. Also, my 404 page is butt. It is totally butt, real bad. Okay, try this. Isaiah to Isaiah 2. It checks it. That username is available. Cool. Save. I mean, that's gross. That's definitely not. It's definitely not what I want to do. Maybe I'm just gonna have to use usernames. I'm just gonna have to use usernames. Off the ban. What's going on, man? How's it going? Or user ID. Oh, you know what I wonder? Maybe when we're updating the user ID, we can... Well, first of all, I guess, for our user page, do we... Oh, okay. We used to have a thing where you could do user... Let's see. We could do username. I guess we could just do ID. And then user ID. Because I would like both to work. Or maybe just at self, right? What's this at? This at is this cool thing we're working on called MovieOtter. We are trying to build it. It's the end goal is for it to be kind of a community / movie tracker kind of tool that you can use. Did you have a mobile first approach building this? Yes. I definitely want to do mobile first, but I mean, we do try to reflow things to be at least usable at higher resolutions. Some stuff, I mean, it's not perfect or anything like that, but I am actively mobile first. In fact, this is generally the way that I view the app as I'm building it. I just think more and more people are using their phones. Again, when the quarantine lifts and people are at movie theaters again, they're not going to be carrying a laptop. You know what I mean? So it works well on my 4K. Well, shoot, heck yeah. When you say we, who and who? Me and me. Sorry, it's the royal we. It is by no means. It is a solo project, so just me. I've done the design, I've done development, I've done the really bad marketing so far, and by that I mean I put this nice Twitch together, this nice Twitch channel, and I have all you fine folks here with me. So that has been the extent of marketing I've done so far. But we did have help. We've had some fine folks put together this Discord that you guys can check out and commune and chat there. But yeah, for the most part, this is all just a solo indie hacking endeavor. So maybe what if we just have /self? Thank you for following, John the Light. Dude, thank you so much. Oh my god. We're only 10 away. We are only 10 followers away from hitting our goal. And we're still like a whole week early. This is great. Ooh, I copied it at the wrong stream. Oh god, peak. Let's see, put together by someone who'd like to start his stream tonight at some point. So if you could wrap it up, that'd be great. Fair enough, Cerebral, fair enough. Yes, we are already going over pretty late. I am just gonna try to fix this though, and then we will call it a night. We will not do a cooldown. Usually I do like to do a cooldown. I'll tell you about it now since we're not gonna do it. Generally, it's just so that I personally don't like going from coding and developing and like problem solving and like really heavy thinking tasks to laying in bed, because I find when I do that, I'm just in bed thinking about the stuff I was just working on, right? Thinking about programs and the bugs I found and the issues I'm running into and stuff like that. So what I do on this stream is actually at the end of the day, before we end it, we try to find something small, something light and fun that we can do for like 10 to 15. Generally it goes longer. But I try to scope it down to like a nice 10 to 15 minute game or something we can play that's a little more mindless. There's no, huge mental task at hand or anything like that. It kind of lets my brain unwind a little bit before I go to bed. So, but we would not be doing that today, unfortunately. Quap? Oh my god. Yeah, let's just do, getting over it, right? That's totally a game that would ease and calm you before going to bed. Code Wars. Yup, that's another one, right? Solid games. Any physics puzzle game, right? That's gonna be it. You stop thinking about problems? How? That's a good question. Useful distraction. Dude, that's a great name. Thank you for the follow. Oh man. Oh god, no, it's Quap. There's also Clop, which is that game but with a horse. Really? Ooh, Game Honest is bringing nuggets of truth out here. I gotta try that. I think Quap has a browser version, right? I definitely, that is not gonna be a cooldown game, but I'm pretty sure that it has a browser version. If not, username and not user ID. So what I think I want to do here. Oh, and so let's see. We got self match. Okay, this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make MovieOtter/self, and that's gonna be your profile. And anytime you try to edit or do anything like that, it will need to be from the self URL. I think that's a good a good middle ground, right? That's making it work. It's not adding too much like work to the task at hand. So we have a self match, we have a username match. The username is gonna be username match username. Cool. Self match, I forget what this is. Let's see. If we, I think I need to add, oh my god, thank you Game Monsters for the cheers. Ooh. Given that show love bit, I like it. What? It's so relaxing. It is not relaxing. Yes, this is React. Ooh. Oh, MKC. Okay, I was like, wait, who is that? Yeah, this is React. It is specifically React with TypeScript, but honestly, it doesn't look very different from React with regular like JavaScript. Ooh, Don Luis Ramirez. That's a cool name. Thank you for the follow. I've been getting pretty good at my pronunciations. All right, I'm gonna just take a second to congratulate myself since no one else apparently will. My pronunciations have been top notch so far today. Okay, so if we have this, and in theory, if I do /self, this page doesn't exist. Why does this? Oh, that's because we have a Gatsby thing we need to plug in, and our Gatsby config. Ooh, oh man! As soon as I just congratulated myself, you give me this. Eldrick Kelsey? I'm gonna go with Eldrick Kelsey. I don't think that's too difficult. Say my name, the real test. Oh, Professor Punguin. Oh, I didn't even notice that before. Nice. Yes. All right. Eldrick Kelsey. I got that right. I like it. I'm on a roll. All right. You guys can't stop me. I don't care what you say. Don't stop me now. Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. Anybody want to do a GitHub project with me, dude? That's you. I would suggest checking out the Fireship.io link I had sent out before. I don't quite think you'll get too much response from here, but if you try out that link that I just put in chat, that is a community of people who are all learning and trying to build stuff and just do cool things. That is probably going to be a good place for you to try and find just partners to work with, if I had to just guess off the top of my head. Okay, self, is this how that works? Okay. Oh, does it actually stop everything and reboots? Okay, if we try to run dev again. Yes, reach out to Cerebral to build Film Beaver, because that's gonna need some help. All right. Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe I need to make it just like that. That seems weird. That seems not right. But maybe. I also think this is just so that Gatsby doesn't complain when I run dev. I need to like make a fake path to a file that doesn't exist. Because in Firebase is where we're actually going to point the /self URL to just the user's index file. What am I doing to celebrate the 150 followers? That is actually a really good question that I hadn't thought that far ahead. Man, great question, actually. Film Beaver already built my server. Maybe we can do a watch party. We could do another watch party. We could have our next one. Oh, I am man. Kiesco. Kiesco? Is that how you pronounce that? I'm gonna, oh man, that's gotta be wrong. I know it's wrong. What? Look at that. You guys doubted me. You doubted me so hard. So hard. And by you, I mean me. But guess what? I did it. Goddamn right. Yes, I did. I did a thing. Did it by myself. All by myself. And I'm so... Because I did it. I'm on like a 10 for 10 streak right now, and nothing's gonna stop me, all right? Except for time. Oh my God, it's getting late. Okay. Work, Pat needs to stream. Okay. So we have this. How do I... Is there a way to do a Gatsby redirect? Gatsby. Well, maybe the easier way is literally just to... Let's try this. Let's actually just make the page. That might honestly be the easiest route here. So if we go to our pages, right? If we copy user, let's duplicate. Let's see, self. And thankfully, because we took all of this other crap out, yes, this is gonna be easy. Okay, perfect. So let's actually go back to user. We don't need to make any changes to this file at all. This file can stay exactly the same. Here, however, we don't even need to match self. We don't need any match. We don't need anything like that. What we need is the current user equals use auth. So we're gonna import use auth because that's a thing that we have. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Whoa. Here we go. Okay, we have current user, and the user ID is going to be current user ID. We don't need any of this. Don't need any of that. We could paste literally all this same stuff in here. I guess technically we need to check if the user exists there, in which case we do, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. I think this is gonna work. Thankfully, I'm really, really glad I thought ahead and broke out the content of the page from the page file itself, because that makes this so easy. In fact, we can actually rename all this to just be self. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay. Don Luis Ramirez. What language did I learn first, and what do I recommend? That's a really good question. I think a lot of that really depends. Yeah, I was muted, Peak. A lot of that I think depends on what you want to do. If you if you wanted to learn, you know, like statistics analysis and stuff like that, right? Maybe I would suggest probably Python. If you wanted to learn app development, maybe like Swift or Kotlin might be better languages to start with. If you want to do web development, unfortunately, there is no one language you have to learn, or there's no one language you should learn. Technically, you can learn web development with just knowing HTML, right? You can make an HTML file, you can host it on a server, and be good to go. Unfortunately, that is not, you know, going to get you very, very far in modern web technology. I think learning first HTML, then maybe CSS. And then once you kind of get those down packed and you're able to make like really good looking websites and stuff like that, then you can start adding in more functionality to a site with JavaScript. So if you are starting out very, very basic, right? Starting from square one, you don't know how to code anything. First, I would decide what you want to learn. If you want to just do like kind of like I said, productivity things or like functional data analysis-y kind of things, number crunchy, I think Python's a pretty good beginner language to start with. I think if you want to go the app route, if you're an Android person, Kotlin. If you're an iOS person, Swift. And then if you want to do web stuff, obviously start with the basics, HTML, CSS, and then work your way up to JavaScript. Let's see. Yes, she yelled at me. I got in trouble because I wasn't paying attention to chat. I'm sorry. I was too busy working through this issue. And for you, Don, if you are still around, the one thing I would suggest you check out is this cool thing called the Odin Project. Fair warning, I did not go through this. I did not partake in actually going through the regiment and the curriculum they have here. But from what I read and heard and have heard from people who have tried it, it's supposed to be very, very good. I'm not. No, we're so close. We're so close. I don't want to look at Discord yet. I don't want to take too big a break. But I heard that the Odin Project is actually very, very good. So if you are at all interested in it, I think it'd be a good one for you to check out and learn. Okay. I know. I'm trying. We're gonna get there. Cool. So now I can hit self and it loads me. Perfect. This is exactly what I want. Okay. Let's now go back to user profile. And what we can do actually is, instead of navigating or anything like that at all anywhere there, right? Instead, what we can do is we can have, where is it? Nope, edit profile. Nope. Down here in our thing, right? The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna run a use effect that runs once, and the component is first created. It would help if I actually did the syntax right for the use effect. And we're gonna navigate to /self whenever you try to edit. Actually, I guess, let's see, like, you know, maybe we don't want to do it. If open, whenever open changes, if open, then navigate to self. Boom. Okay, so now we can go to our regular user / whatever our username is, right? But as soon as we try to open, it redirects us to, oh man, I wish it did that and saved the state. But I guess I understand. We could also just change, so let's see, cancel, boom, cancel, boom. Yeah, okay, that's I can live with this. This is so much better. This is much better. Thanks, bro. Just running on what to learn because I'm new to this. Dude, no worries. The design is very cool. Thank you so much. You can check out some of what we use here, actually. So, well, maybe if I type it right. There you go. So I use Figma for a lot of my UI and UX design stuff. And then I tried to start creating this like style guide in Google Docs. Feel free to obviously check that out to your heart's content. See what it is I'm trying to build. If you have any questions, again, please join our Discord. Drop questions in there. Generally, they are easy for me to read when I'm not trying to, and again, in the middle of that problem solving kind of thing. But yes. Let's see. Let's take a gander. So once we're on self, at self, when we're on self, can we update our username without issue? Yes, we can, but no, we can't. Why? Why is it doing that? I go to Isaiah 2 and I save. Username updated. Wait, so that one worked. Hold on. If I refresh, I'm Isaiah 2, right? We get rid of all this garbage. If I try to change it to Isaiah and I save, updating username updated, user up to date, blah, blah, blah. There was no errors. There was no anything like that. You guys saw it. Okay. If I try to become me in me too, and I save, it works, right? You didn't see any error. There was no error. I think we have it working. I think we have it working. I think we have it working. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna take this as a win. I'm gonna take this as a win. Today has been a glorious day. I won't let you guys steal my glorious day from me. Go on Discord. I will be on Discord after stream. On centering images, depends on how you want to do it. Yeah, if it's a background image, there's kind of one way. Having finally done, I had OBS open for an hour. Oh god. Dude, you can just start and then we'll jump in when we're done. Good at names and good at coding. Is there anything this man can't do? Thank you, Penguin. Thank you. What can I say? I try my best. Let's see. To program on Swift, do I need yes, you would need a Mac and access to Mac. You at least need access to Mac OS, I guess, technically. I think you can technically do it with a Hackintosh if you put that together. But yes, you do need Mac OS, which is why I think a lot of people generally learn either Android first because that's multi-platform, or they jump into web dev because honestly you just need a computer that can connect to the internet to like do a lot of stuff nowadays. So cool, we did it. We got it working. I don't know why we're getting this random issue here, but not gonna worry about that. That's future me's problem. We did it. We got edit profile working. Holy crap. Let me just for sanity, if we just try to clear everything. Actually, I don't think we can clear our display name. So if we do just I, right? If we clear our bio, and I guess we can't clear our photo because that's just extra work I'm not gonna do. Cool. There was the thing, if somebody doesn't put their location or if they don't put a description, then hiding those two things. I think that is smart and something we will do. Let's see, where is it? In our user profile, a task, hide location if no location, and hide description if no description. Cool. I like those two things. There was also, I think Jedi also suggested doing that for lists. I still don't know if I want to do that for lists though, because I want people to put descriptions to their list. I want people to give, the whole point of MovieOtter is about giving context, right? And I would love for people to actually fill out the description. So I think hiding it might be a little counterintuitive to the behavior that I want from users. So I'm gonna think about that a little bit more, but yes, we have this. I'm Isaiah Smith. I I'm in the Bay Area of California. And I can save, and that stuff saves, and it shows up. And we did it. Oh my God, this has been a great day. I'm gonna do my infamous last end of stream commit with you guys, because I want you guys to be here for it. You were here for everything else. You deserve to be here for this. Okay. All our overflows and styles. I basically just kind of do like a once over. Isaiah Smith, is that your website? No, Film Beaver is not. No, Film Beaver was stolen from me. That was a URL I really wanted to get, but it was stolen from me by our very own Cerebral 3D. He was able to get it before I could. And what is the app for tasks? The app that I use for task management is Clubhouse. So very, very simply, clubhouse.io. There's a gift that's funny. Let's see. Clubhouse, yes. I use it for task management. They have a free tier. I definitely suggest checking it out. If you've used anything like Trello, or I don't know, maybe you've tried like Jira or any of those things before, very, very familiar to that. It's like if Jira and Trello had a baby, right? Where you can have these tasks and or Pivotal, if you've used that before even. You can have these tasks, you can have these like overarching collections called like epics, and you can have milestones, owners, you can see reports and all this other stuff. They have a free tier that you can definitely check out. And yeah, I use it. I like it so far. I think I might eventually pay for like the like indie tier or whatever, just because I would love to be able to share. Like, I think with the free tier you can't have a public board, but the whole, again, one of the things I'm trying to do is build MovieOtter into open so that you guys can see what it's like to take something from just an idea in your head to this fully fledged product. And one thing I really want to share with that is how to actually manage projects. I am far from perfect at it. I am learning still as I go along, but I would love to be able to share my board with you guys, have you create bug reports directly in here, right? That'll just make things easier for me even. See what tasks are down the line and things like that. So I think just doing that would be really great. So yeah, one day I might pay for the premium version of it. But I feel like we have still some ways to go in just our MovieOtter journey before we get there. But all that said, the whole reason why I'm doing this check here is just to make sure that our page doesn't look too crazy. I don't want our code to look too misformatted or have too many commented outlines or anything like that. I'm generally okay with console logging stuff just because I'm too lazy to go back and delete it, but I at least don't want like anything. I don't want just dead lines. I'm okay with console logs. Console logs do a thing, they serve a purpose. What I don't want is just deadlines. So far, user bio and user location are great. All that stuff is fine. User setup dialog, I did update this. I moved some code around there. That's totally fine. That's minor. And I improved the to-do for me to go back and actually do. And then we just created this page. And is that really it? That's all we really did today. Well, all we ever did since the last commit. That's pretty solid. It's pretty good. Okay. Feet. Users can edit their profile data. There's obviously some styling things that we need to improve later on. So like if you go to iPad Pro, right, your edit profile button is just this large thing not large, but like it's this weird random button in the top left. It actually looks, I think, okay on mobile, right? It could still be improved, but I think it's not bad on mobile. It's only when you look at it at a larger screen size that it kind of starts to look awkward, So I will maybe edit that. Actually, what would be cool is even just putting it in this menu here, right? View profile, edit profile, and maybe just from anywhere you are, right? Maybe that just pops up and gives you the chance to see it. That actually isn't a bad idea. Maybe we'll change it to do that. But for starters, I think this is great. We can come in here, we can edit all this information, we can choose a new photo, it saves everything, it hashes a photo, so we are acknowledging that things can error, and if they do error, it at least fails gracefully. You did like 3 lines of code since the raid. I know, dude. I mean, well, hey, first of all right, that raid was amazing. Holy crap. That was like the most people we ever had on the stream so far at one time, which is amazing. Thanks again, Vape Juice, if you're here. Also, I just love that name. Let's see. Should you learn C++? Ooh. I think I think you should learn C++ in a very specific context, and not because I think C++ is bad or anything like that. I just think if you are trying to learn, there are much easier languages you can learn that you will still get stuff from that you can later on learn C++ kind of thing. But I think you should learn C++ if you are specifically trying to use the Unreal Engine, right? Like if you're looking to be a game dev and like, I want to use the Unreal Engine, I don't want to use anything else, for whatever reason, you just have that, right? I think C++ is probably the way to go. Honestly, I would even say in that case, try Blueprints first, right? Unreal Engine has their Blueprint system, which is like more a visual drag and drop of things. So I even recommend just trying that first. But if you do, that's not enough. You really want to get into the nitty gritty, get your hands dirty with code. Yeah, I mean, in that case, I fully recommend C++. Any other case, I think there are other things you could do before there that would be easier, let you hit the ground running a lot faster, so on and so forth. Let's see. I know, right? Thank you, Pete. Why you can just call me out like that? Oh, Kid Quev is here too. Hey man, how's it going, dude? Let's see. Prime just fails more than others. What do you mean by that? Prime, like Amazon Prime? Oh, okay. Yeah, if you're going, dude, if you want to get like nitty gritty down to the metal stuff, I hear Rust is actually really good. I want to get my hands on it. There's so many things I want to find the time to play around with. I mean, I write 3 lines per stream, let alone if there's a raid. Thank you, Queb. I need more support like that. Okay, I don't need your bitter words. All right, I need happy things, positivity in this chat. Cthulhu. Oh no, not Cthulhu. Just ooh man. Oh no, I can't mess up right now. I'm on such a good streak. I'm gonna go with Chethu. Oh, I think that's wrong. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. But I'm gonna call you just Chet for short. So really, you could only say, you just have to say, look at that, still right, man. This is what Barney must feel like being himself in How I Met Your Mother, where he's just, you can't stop him. He can't take a bad picture, you know? Just every day, whenever you try to catch him slipping, he's still there. He's still gunning for it. He's still doing great. Yeah, see? I didn't ruin the streak. You doubted me. Yes, I will check Discord as soon as we finish, which, by the way, we need to finish this. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Thanks again, Vape Juice. Thanks to all. I just can't stop laughing when I say Vape Juice. It's just a hilarious name. I don't know how you came up with that. I Met Your Mother reference to 2020. Yep. I did say Cthulhu for a second, but I caught myself. I blame it on trying to read these words. All right, it's hard. Let's see. But Chet, are we doing JavaScript stuff? We are technically, yes. We technically are doing some JavaScript stuff here. We're trying to build our project MovieOtter, which you can check out there. You can make an account. You can actually start making lists and favoriting movies and all this other kind of cool stuff. I think next up we're gonna add our user hub so that you can more easily find your friends who are signing up. Hopefully, I think I wanna play around with oh, what's that tool called? What's the search as a service? Algolia. I think it's Algolia, right? Is it Algolia? Is that slash gonna break it? I think the slash is gonna break it. Algolia modern search. Yes, I think we're gonna see what the tiers for Algolia are like, and maybe integrate that so that we can more easily find users. Because right now there's not a good way to do search within Firebase. It's really easy to sort, and it's really easy to query, which I know sounds like search, but it's not. Algolia is ideally going to be what we use for searching. So maybe I'll take a stab at starting this over the weekend, and then when we come back on Monday for our stream, we'll be able to hit the ground running. But all that said, thank you guys so much for joining. We did a lot of good stuff today. We got our user profiles editing. You could edit them. Holy crap! I think in the last like 72 hours, this has been like the biggest feature change. Like this, definitely this week, right? The last 7 days, this has been the hugest like feature jump since we started MovieOtter, right? Like between just getting our list in, between being able to edit lists and like navigate around using just like the UI, like you don't have to just know the URL structure for things, right? We're editing our navigation, we're adding more features, we're making it look a little bit more like a fully fleshed out thing, like it's starting to, you could look at this, if you would have just like come across this on like a Google search, you'd be like, oh wait, what's this thing? Oh, and thank you chat and Marky G. I like that. Thank both of you guys for the follow. We only need 4 more before June 1st to hit our goal. Holy crap. That honestly, when I first set that goal, I thought I was reaching, I was like, maybe I'll set it a little higher than I think I can get, and maybe we'll hit like 100, right? No, you guys completely just smashed that thing. I hate that I just said that. I'm sorry. I apologize. That sounded way too much like just your generic YouTuber. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, you guys have completely shown me all the love and support that I could ask for. I know, Peak. I know. Smash that like button, ring that bell, check those pop-ups that show up here and there, yeah, and if you leave a comment below, you'll get entered for a subscription to Manscaped 3.0. If you haven't heard of it, we'll tell you all about it with our sponsors at Skillshare. And I gotta do like a thumbnail that's like this or something crazy. Yeah, punch that bell. Just destroy that subscribe button. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm waiting for the YouTube money to roll in. I got my YouTuber motto and voice and everything already. Oh, really quick, we got a question. Search as a service. Yes. Why Firebase? I am using Firebase. All right, I'm gonna answer the first question first. I'm using Firebase because I'm primarily a front-end dev, and my whole goal with trying to build MovieOtter, the whole model actually for a lot of the stuff I do is if we run this command, there's only one quote in my whole quote system. It is make it work, and then it's make it better, right? And so Firebase is just a tool that allows me to quickly hit the ground running. I can start saving data. I can start having people sign up. I can start having these cloud functions trigger when people do things, to have other things trigger and do all that kind of stuff. Do I think it's the best system in the world? No, right? I think you can have much more flexibility rolling your own system and having your own data backend and everything like that. But I don't know how to do that, or at least not in a timely manner. I can definitely learn it. I've done similar stuff like it before, but my goal with MovieOtter is not to learn how to make a database and create an API and that hooks into it and everything like that. It's to make a product. And just as it stands, MovieOtter or Firebase it lets me do that quickly. So that is why I went with Firebase. My counter is off. What? What do you mean my counter is off? At 148. Oh, Oh, it's more. I'm at 148. Holy crap. Why is my counter off? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, can we, no, wait, how do we do this? I'll fix it. I'll worry about that later. But dude, thank you. We are even closer than I thought. Holy crap. Yeah, I guess my counter is off. That's weird. What if we replay them? There we go. Okay, there we go. If we just manually do it, then it works. But cool. Thank you so much, everyone. This is the last time I'm gonna say thank you. I know, I've been trying to wrap up the stream for like 10 minutes. All you guys for showing up. Again, Vape Juice, who I will never not live. Queb, we got the Quebs to stop by. Holy crap, that's cool. And then so many people just asking really good questions. If you have more questions, or if you just want to chat, talk about movies, talk about TV shows, talk about whatever, feel free to stop by and join our Discord. Honestly, if you are planning on using MovieOtter, which again I invite you all to, I asked you all to, but it is by no means a requirement to just come and hang out with us and chat. If you do end up using MovieOtter and playing around with it, please join the Discord. If not for anything, just do it so that if you run into any bugs, you can let me know. I'm a one-man band trying to build this thing as an indie hacker. So any help that you guys can supply is greatly appreciated. So thank you, everyone. I'm tired. It is late. I'm actually still a little hungry, but I'm not gonna eat because it's already like 11:20 where I'm at. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just drink some tea, clear my throat a little bit. I've been talking a lot, and hit the bed. I stream again on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, starting at 8 p.m. Pacific. So if you are around, please stop by again. Say hi. This is fun. I am done. You can start. Let's see. I'm glad Vape saw my raid suggestion. Dude, yes, that was great. Thank you again, Beast. Thank you again, Vape. Thank you again, everyone. I'll see you guys later. Peace.